Well, we got to keep going. There's 45 minutes left of our special Christmas in July, and we have some tricks up our sleeves, some surprises to show you. We want to start out with beautiful exclusive Emryn house and our 5-piece farmhouse village set. This is so special and lovely and wonderful. You get all 5 of the houses, and they're made of metal, and they're big, and they're 360 degrees, so you've got the front and you've got the back. The way this is being done is so traditional, yet also contemporary, because it's done in the metal. $55.95. I want to bring in my special guest, the lovely Rebecca Wood. I know this is a weekly deal drop. Rebecca, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! I'm so excited to be here.
This isn't your first presentation of this,
has
right?
been really, really, really popular. I brought the today's special so I can show you how easy it is to decorate. Here's the great thing about this one is, you know, so many of the beautiful things you're getting home from this weekend, you're going to get them home and you can look forward to putting them up come November. With these, you can start decorating right when they come to your home, because this really is a 365. In fact, we have some pictures of them in my home.
Oh, nice.
And I use it. I've had it for 2 months now. And they said, now, how would you do this? Here, that's a look at how I would decorate and how I plan to decorate for fall.
I love it.
All I had to do was add some flowers and a pumpkin.
Right.
So it's the whimsy and the kind of elevated farmhouse feel is already there. You just have to simply add the batteries and turn them on. That's my dining room table. You're getting all 5. And I cannot stress that enough. The light that these cast are so stunningly beautiful. And each and every single one of the homes has a different feel. Each one has its own characteristic. Each one has different windows, a different architectural roof and kind of a feel to it. In fact, I was doing this with Guy earlier today and he explained to me that a lot of these look like when he goes up to Vermont.
In Vermont. I knew you were going to say that.
I know, it has that feel, doesn't it?
He always talks about Vermont.
He loves Vermont.
He loves Vermont, and it does. It has that sensibility to it.
It does.
But I think these are bigger than you think they are. That's the thing. For $55 and change, you would imagine like kind of miniatures?
It is, you would know, but they're not. The very tallest is 10 inches and the shortest is 7 inches tall.
Okay.
And each one, they're 360 too. So when you look at that, you can see on every single side, you've got that decor. So no matter where you put these, so many times when you're decorating, especially when you, like we have it here, the coffee table, the decor is one-sided. So anybody sitting is not going to be seeing the pretty side of it. Here it's pretty all the way around.
No, again, the front is the back. The back is the front that we love. 5 flex pay of $11.19 still to come in this hour. That pop-up tree that so many of you have been asking about. We have a couple clearance specials as well. The weekly deal drop is really akin to a today's special with the discount that we have. You're not making a choice, you're getting all of it. And one of the things that we love about this, again, is it doesn't just have to live out at Christmas or the holidays. If you love that feel, and this does have a feel to it, how would you describe the kind of the metal structure? I've never seen us do something quite like this. It's a bit more contemporary.
It is, in fact, and that's what Emryn House does. What we want to do is kind of bring an elevated farmhouse feel, but we know that you don't just decorate with farmhouse. So many of us mix and match our favorite motifs, and so for me, it's shabby chic, beach chic, a little bit of farmhouse. Farmhouse is always the common denominator in most of the areas, but even if you have a modern home, because this has a really beautiful kind of a galvanized beaten finish, it kind of looks like it's been beaten. There's a sheen to it and a shine. Even if you have all gray in your house, this is so pretty. So it really is a transitional piece that will work through any kind of decor. And I'm going to try to move it so you can see, and this is what I mean. So there's some texture to it. This is where you've got that galvanized steel look, and the light that is emanating from, I should say, from each of the different pieces shines onto one another. So it plays beautifully onto that weathered look there. And in the dark of night, when it's shining, they kind of glimmer and glow from each of the other pieces. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
Thank you. But can I show you how easy it is? So we have the Today Special.
Yes.
And so you saw earlier, I just put some really pretty flowers down, and that's all I had to do. But you could get this home, and you could use your Today Special, and look at how you're gonna create that elegant, beautiful, kind of a village feel Just by putting the...
love that.
That's all I had to do.
Don't you love that?
I love it, and I love that you can change it. So, yes, in the fall, put little hay bales, or maybe you want to put some mums and some beautiful pumpkins. When the holidays come, the boughs, I put garland up and down my stairs. Think outside the box. So you saw it on my 6-foot farm table that I have it on my mantle, I have it on a bookcase. It can go up and down the stairs. You don't have to put them all in one spot, right?
Yeah.
You're able to kind of mix and match. So here I have all of them on my mantle, but since there's 5 pieces, say you want to put some on a coffee table, some on your mantle, some on a bookcase, it's 5 pieces that has that cohesiveness that will bring the entire room together.
I love the shapes, I love the style, I love the size, and I love the light. Remember, the lights are built in. So we've added the Today's Special around the exterior, but the light that you see emanating from the inside, that's already in there. And all the windows, they're leaving a light on, all the windows are illuminated. There's life and energy and happiness to this. There's a happiness. Maybe that's the best way I can describe it.
Yes, I love that description.
It's true though, and I like that I don't have to choose. It's not like, well, I can afford to buy one piece of the collection. I can have one farmhouse, as it were. I get the whole village. I get the whole city.
And there is just something so whimsical about this. You imagine how, it was so funny because as Guy was talking about, he called this a sugar house. I had never heard of a sugar house. But it's where they make maple syrup. And it has that feel, but maybe this is gonna be a barn to you. Maybe it's gonna be one of the mercantiles. Do you know, I grew up in a town of 98 people, and we actually had an old mercantile. It was called the Mercantile. Right. And this looks just like the Mercantile. So it's gonna bring your own memories. We just wanna bring you something you're not gonna find anywhere else. Emryn House is a proprietary brand. That means this is exclusive. And to bring this in, people are gonna walk by and they're gonna say, where did you find that? We always say we create meant to be noticed pieces.
I like that.
And this is a meant to be noticed piece.
Well, it is getting noticed, and that's why with the final presentation of the event, now, it kind of doesn't really mean much because we are close to now sellout as we approach 1,900 sold. So if you would like to order the 5-piece Farmhouse Village, final orders coming through now. I'd love to send them to you. I think you'll be mightily impressed. I think they're bigger than you think they are, and I think they are even better in terms of the style in real life, the way they've been manufactured.
It almost looks like a scalloped edging on that galvanized steel. And then I wanted to point out too, we've got a timer, which is so wonderful because you might set these up high. This is where the batteries go. And then we have an on, off, and timer. And that timer is a repeating timer. So if you turn it on at 6 o'clock at night, it is going to stay on for 6 hours, turn off for 18, and then the next night, magically, will turn on again at 6 p.m. and it will repeat it. And the other thing I love about those timers, it really saves on the battery life. So I've had mine for 2 months and they haven't dimmed. I don't even have to think about it. It just turns on for me when I want it to turn on, and then it turns off automatically too.
These days, if you have something that doesn't have a timer, you really notice it.
You really, because I will never turn it on.
No, never.
It's something it's one of my downfalls. I'll forget to turn it on, but here I don't have to worry about it.
Well, we love this. Thank you so much for shopping with us. Our Christmas in July. Rebecca, is that it?
Thank you. That's it.
Oh my word.
And you look so sharp. I wanted to tell you.
Thank you very much.
Very sharp.
My wife dressed me tonight.
I could tell. Yeah. She did a good job.
She says, Adam, wear this. You're on with Giuliana. You need to wear this.
You need to up your game a little bit.
Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for all of your orders on this set. I want to remind you of the